I'll just do something you want to hear instead. So, got a little distracted by showbread. So, is there anything you want to hear, or do you know? I don't have to do any poems. I can't hear you at all. What did you say? Yeah, I'm saying which ones? Any ones? Which one? I don't have that one. I don't remember that one anymore. I just silence. I'll do silence, and then I'll do. Someone said the hug poem, so I'll do all the really emo ones. You want a hug? What does that mean? That poem? Oh, okay. I didn't. The image of you doing that was even a little funnier. Just looking at you. Can I get a little monitor, bro? It won't throw me off as much. Hey. Oh, that's better. Okay. This is called Silence. It's about silence. Well, what's happening here? I was once so alive. Now I'm so full of dread and almost dead. Show me your wounded head that has led to communion with the Father. But where did he go? His presence seems farther and farther away each day, but I'm trying so hard just to steer his way, yet still lonely and confused on this cold, hard ground I lay. Speak to me, wise mouth, and say that it's all good, kid. It's nothing that you did, and though I'm not here with you right now, just be still and listen for that sound. Did you hear it? That silent voice that just spoke nothing? Well, that is me. I'm listening to your plea with open ears, counting all your tears flowing from your irritated eyes, searching the skies, looking for that hope that beyond there lies. You, young, worrisome sparrow, find rest. Lay your battered head upon my omnipresent breast and make it your nest. No strong, cold wind could ever blow and carry you from this your home. Look around. You see the life springing up from the ground. There's spring color springing forth in celebration of your trusting. It's a constant process, this is, growing you into the person that you're to become. But when you sense the setting of the sun, know that it's only rising and it's just begun. Now go forth and sing songs of faith and lift up others in the midst of this race. And if you can't keep the pace or you lose sight of my face, know that I'm always near, so you need not fear. Don't worry about all that right now. Just sit here and enjoy the peace I offer in my silence. When I'm silent, I am listening and not abandoning. Thanks. I'll go ahead and do that one I wrote on Wednesday. I've been doing construction work, trying to make ends meet, pay those bills. Get the greenbacks. It's been a long day. He's tired and his feet hurt. Roofing nails and shingles. It's a lot of work. It's a long drive, 45 each way. Country radio stations where his dial stays. He thinks about his kids, they're getting all grown up. He thinks about their toys, dolls, and pickup trucks. He thinks about their mother, her big smile and heart. He thinks about how he failed her, still rips him apart. It's not what he did, she said, it's what he didn't do. Make her feel special, say enough, I love you. It's been a few years now, but still hurts all the same. And she's remarried, moved her and the kids on out of state. Now he lives with his mother on his dead daddy's land. He sits on the front porch, watches the sunset, grabs another beer can. This is not what he wanted. This is not what he planned. He takes a few more drinks and reaches for another beer can. How many hours in a day? How many troubled thoughts in a troubled man's mind? How long must one look before he finds? How much guilt can one carry before he can't carry anymore? And if he doesn't know the way, how does he get to the other side of Jordan's shore? If he wants new peace, how long till he gets it again? He takes another drink, reaches for another beer can. He wakes up. It's dark. Rubs his eyes. His head hurts. Stars twinkle in the sky. He loves the night and the quiet it brings. He sucks the cold air in his lungs deep. He goes inside, turns out the lights and leaves on the fan. Takes off his clothes, gets in bed, and drifts off to a better land. Thanks. I read about how you touched them and they were healed. Or even if someone just touched your cloak, they were forever changed. You let a broken woman bathe your feet in her tears and you washed your best friend's feet. I'm just wondering though, did you ever just hug people? I mean, I know it's a silly question and all, I'm sure you would have. Why wouldn't you have? It's one of those things that was never mentioned, and it got me thinking about it. And how whenever there was just a touch from you, sins were forgiven and sickness fell. Well, I think I'm caught up with my sins, and last time I checked, all of my body parts were properly working. I'm nothing special here. I'm just a young man with a heavy heart. These passing sunrises and sunsets. And I don't think our encounter would have ended up in your Gospels or anything, because all I really need is a hug. And that's okay for me to imagine, right? That's not conflicting with any sort of theology, is it? Okay, good. And hug me. But not one of these sideways, one arm around the neck type hugs, or the ghetto right hand clasp fist, elbows to chest, pat pat on my back, or the you put your right arm over my left arm and I'll put my right arm under your left arm and we make some kind of weird diagonal thing. None of those. Bear, hug me, man. Take your old school carpenter arms and throw them around my upper body, leaving my arms just dangling underneath yours somewhere, and I can barely move them because you're squeezing me so hard. Don't pick me up and make my back pop, because I hate it when people do that. And then hold me. Hold me here in your arms until I start to cry. Because I want to cry, but I just can't seem to do it on my own. I've been teary-eyed once recently, but not even enough for a drip down my cheek. There's just hurt in my soul that needs to be purged. So hold me here in this hugging pose until the pain is flowing from my eyes and nose. Thanks.